Hello everybody, Rick here, and it's Thursday afternoon. It's about 1:15 and we're headed to the deer camp. Beech Grove, Kentucky. This coming weekend is early black powder, early muzzleloader season in Kentucky. It comes in for 2 days. It's the weekend following the youth weekend. We had youth weekend last weekend, and I understand it went pretty well. So now the early muzzleloader season's next, and then we'll have about maybe a 3-week break before modern gun starts. But we're on the road. Got everything packed. I do have to stop up here at the store and pick up a bag of ice. And got it'd take me about 2 hours. I don't have to pull the camper, it's already down there, so that's a good thing. Get down there in plenty enough time to go out and check our trail cams and relax a little bit tonight, tomorrow, and then Saturday morning we'll be ready. We'll see you down at the deer camp. We're getting ready to pull into the Jones farm. My buddy Will, hunting buddy, he should be down here already. He left about an hour and 15 minutes. That's if he left on time. He should be down here already. The way I figure, he probably got the water hooked up and all the leaves and acorns blown off the drive in front of us. Yep, I see his truck up there. So we're pulling in. I'll check you out as soon as I get unloaded. Well, starting tomorrow morning, this is my view for the next couple days. A view that most of y'all that have seen my past hunting videos are very familiar with. A lot of green still on the trees, and I keep thinking I want to come in here and cut down a lot of these little scrub trees. I didn't do it this summer, and I don't want to mess with it now. So, but here's the pallet blind. Everything's still intact here. Got all that mess cleaned up in it last time. And go out and check my camera. don't know if you noticed, but that second camera was upside down, and I need to get that fixed. I might put it on another tree. I got one point in one direction coming up the hill, and one going toward the brush back there where they come out from there. Like I said, I had quite a few pictures on the one. The other one, not so many.
So it's still got to get more into it.
Sounds like we're pushing gas out of it.
Well, you get the air that the gas is filling up from the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's pushing air up to the top. So you got to get the air out of it too. That's all you're doing by doing that is getting the air out. It's always going to smell a little bit like it.
Yeah. It's only supposed to be 40 degrees in the morning, but I'm not going to take the chance. I'm going to go on and set the Mr. Buddy in here. Maybe just knock the chill off of it. Should have brought a broom up here. God dang it. Bigger mess down here than I had before I was in the last time. I'm going to have to bring something in the morning because I got acorns. I got probably more acorns and critters in here. I've been in here. I still don't see no wasp nest. That's always a concern. So I think I'm good there. I think the ideal thing for knocking down these small sapling sapling trees or whatever. It's like one of them pole saws where I can just reach down and clip them off out down at the bottom without having to bend down with a chainsaw, and I can just walk and cut, walk and cut. That way it thin a lot of this out of up here. Open it up some more for me. I might do that between now and opening gun season. See if I can make another trip down here. We'll see. It's been a pretty lazy afternoon. Will and I filled up some propane bottles. Had a couple grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch. And just sitting around the fire and going through some YouTubes. It's been kind of a White Rook 85 marathon for me today. I really like his hunting videos and camping videos, deer camp videos. If you haven't ever checked him out, check him out on YouTube, White Rook 85. Some good deer camp stuff. Okay, well, I'm gonna back this thing up and head on back down the hill. Well, I got something different here for the four-wheeler. I've been using zip ties to keep my gun on, and Will's father-in-law passed away, and he was able to pick up a gun mount here for a four-wheeler, and I think we're going to put that on here so I don't have to keep my guns zip tied to the front here anymore. Find the right wrench. Okay, there we go. Looks like 11/16.
Where you got the plastic flatware?
It's all in that blue thing on the table, kitchen table.
Yeah, there's no knives left.
No, but I've got steak knives in the drawer.
Oh, okay.
Regular steak knives. Okay, I got that off. Now, I think these need to be spread out some. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Guarantee it's not going to be easy however I do it, because they look pretty stout. Oh, these ain't gonna come apart. Yeah, I rode trails all the way around. Didn't see no rubs or scrapes. Trail cam says we got bucks in the area though.
I haven't seen any either. Well, I got the gun all loaded, ready to go. Backpack ready to go, except for the coffee pot. That'll be good.
Yeah, I gotta load my gun. I don't think I'm gonna get that gun mount on there because the bracket's still too narrow.
Yeah.
I got a torch in there. I could heat the bracket up, but I think it's just gonna open it up, and it's still not gonna be big enough to get everything on it. I need 2 new brackets.
Yeah.
I'd be just as good to get some clamps, you know, just put a clamp on there and tighten it all down. I think would work just as good. And then I could put it on the front. And I got plenty of them at the barn. I just didn't look to see, or I didn't know.
This time tomorrow we'll be seeing deer out there. I have no doubt.
I meant to take a broom up there. My building is full of acorns and leaves and stuff. I took a trash bag up there 2 weeks ago, got up all the mess from the cushions. I told myself I need to take a broom up there, and I've been up there twice and never have done it yet. Of course, I didn't go in the building until just a while ago. Surprisingly, I have no wasp nest in it.
Did you last year?
Well, last year it was new.
Check underneath your chair.
Yeah, I probably need to do that. Remember all that pallet furniture I had on the back deck? Renata was sitting there and that gone wasp stung her. Put a big old welt on her knee. I don't know, sometime later, Kelsey was sitting in the same spot, wasp bit her. And then I was like, let me check something here real quick. And I looked under and there was a wasp nest right under where they were both sitting and their knees were sitting. And they were aggravating that nest and it was stinging them. Mm-hmm. So I got rid of the nest and that took care of the wasp bites.
Ooh, I'm stuck. Bread and butter?
No.
think I'm gonna have to wear coveralls tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be cold enough.
It's going to be 40 degrees in the morning, and
Yeah.
it's going to be colder than you think it is.
No, I don't need coveralls. We'll just walk here and turn my heater on. If I was gonna ride that 4-wheeler, I might be a little chilly. Oh, man. Get my phone here. Ah.
Sergeant, please open the racks for inspection. Echo, one step forward. Move.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Where are you going for this? I can't get that much more. Yes, sir. Where's the rest? No, sir. Put it on. Yes, sir. Nice phone. Stow it out of sight. Yes, sir.
more beans in here.
Sir, Doctor. This isn't a cab. One circle suffice. Where's your flashlight?
Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday. It's about a little after 6, and getting ready to head out the door. Got everything ready to go. Good morning, everybody, from Deer Camp, Beech Grove, Kentucky. Saturday morning. It's a little after 6, and getting ready to head out to our stands. We got that full moon last night. Thursday was the largest of the full moons for the year, but we still got a pretty good full moon out here tonight. Looking good. Got everything packed up and ready to go, and ready to get this early black powder season started. Kind of excited, seeing a couple nice bucks on the trail cams, and beautiful weather this morning. Like I say, it's 39 degrees. There's not a breeze one blowing, so we should be able to have a good day. I'll see you on top of the hill, Weitzman's Isle. Okay, Will's getting ready to head out to his stand.
Yep.
And good hunting, Weitzman's Isle.
Weitzman's Isle.
And I got the 4-wheeler loaded up. Still don't have that mount on, but I got my broom and my gun, my possibles bag, and my butt pack, so I'm good to go. We'll see you on top of the hill. Okay, we're at the top of the hill. For you new to the channel, I always park by the cabin on top of the hill, and then I walk to the stand. Like I said, it's about 39 degrees this morning. Not a breeze in the air. No wind at all. Which really, it doesn't feel like it's 39, but I went on and put my coveralls on anyway because I don't like getting cold at all anymore. There's no need for it. As soon as it gets daylight, temp will drop a little bit more before it starts climbing back up. That buck on my trail cam yesterday would have already been here and gone by now. Sunrise is at 7:02 this morning. Start to see a little bit of it. Looks like over on the east side over here. The sky's pretty bright. Some of this floor swept out. Sure is a mess. certainly a chore that should have already been done. Oh. Not something you want to do on opening morning. It's been pretty quiet so far. Haven't seen anything. It's just so spooky quiet. Hadn't even had any squirrels out yet. It's 7:12. So still pretty early. Well, it's about 11 o'clock, and those two does were all I seen. Will's done pulled out of his stand. He didn't see anything. And I think we're going to head down to the camper and have us a little brunch. So we'll wrap it up here. Well, we're back off the mountaintop, and don't look like Willard's here yet. He'll be coming up the trail here in a minute, and we'll get us a little fire going here just for the hay, and fix us up some breakfast. So, like I said, I saw the two does, and that was it. There wasn't any size to them. They were fairly small does, yearlings, I'd say. But they were deer. It was deer. And like I said, Willard didn't see any. So let me put this thing down here and we'll get some breakfast started.
Open a window over too, get some sun in there, and as you can see, I'm getting hit by the sun now, so it's going to warm up. So I got a lot of stuff to bring in, a little bit of a refresh for the cabin. Some of the stuff inside is going to be taken out, minor things, but then a couple new additions, changes, and it's going to be pretty nice. We'll be doing a few of those things today, I think. A little cabin refresh, and I got some game cameras I want to swap some batteries out with, so that's going to be kind of the thing today. Got some good stuff to cook up this evening. I got a list of things that I want to see if I can get done over the next few days, and relax and take it easy and enjoy the weather up here. And like I said, very nice, 50 degrees. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to get some of this stuff unpacked, and we'll see what's going on inside. A little bit windy today.
Got breakfast ready. Waiting on some toast. And I'm going to chow down. Well, we're all set up. Got the Kentucky Florida football game coming on tonight. The pre-game's on right now. Got it turned down about as low as I could get it. It's still here. Of course, I forgot my earphones for my phone. I was able to Google and find out how to zoom in my GoPro. The only thing is it only goes up to 1.4 magnification. And shoot, my iPhone goes up to 3. I can get better videos off my iPhone than I can my GoPro. Unless, of course, the deer are right on top of us, which has happened before. We'll just have to wait and see. But Got me some deer stand snacks, cold soda, football pregame on. I think I'm ready to go. So we'll see when some action starts. Well, no luck tonight. No luck this afternoon. Didn't see a single thing moving. It's getting pretty dark now, so I'm going to start heading back down. See you at the bottom of the hill. Willard's at the camp. Got a fire going already. Looking good. Yeah, Will done peeled the potatoes, sliced them. So I'll go in and fry them up. Put on a pan of or a pot of pork and beans. Didn't see anything. Same with Will, he didn't see anything. Said in his case he had kids playing up around the house and all.
It's at the Florida 20 and
Well, supper's over with. Chow down some good barbecued chicken. Well, folks having a Jack and Coke. Drinking the single barrel select tonight. The cigar of choice is a Puerto Rican cigar given to me by one of the NCOs there at the college. I'm not even going to begin trying to pronounce what it is. I'll mess the name up so bad. But that's my cigar for choice tonight. I'm going to sit here and listen to the rest of the Kentucky-Florida football game. Kentucky just got a touchdown and missed the point after. Good Lord. So it's 6-6 right now. So nothing like a good Jack and Coke, good cigar, and a football game. Check you out later. Well, good morning, everybody. It's 6:05. Temperature here in Beech Grove is 40 degrees. It's supposed to drop down to 39 before it starts warming back up. The high today is supposed to be 75. So, but it's Sunday morning, second day of the modern gun. Didn't see a whole lot of movement yesterday. There was a lot of activity on the Jones property. JR had a class reunion, so we had a lot of traffic up and down the road. Mostly during the noontime, though. It wasn't like early morning, late evening. Yeah, just same, and just deer weren't moving. This big full moon, this hunter's moon out, doesn't help either. You know, the deer is almost as light at the middle of the night as it is during the daytimes with that big full moon. So we had that to contend with. Most of our trail cam picks are 2:30 to 5:30 in the morning, so they're all getting ready to hit the rack right now, the deer. So, but we're gonna give it another shot. See what we can do. Willard's here is ready to go.
Sort of ready.
Yeah, sort of ready.
Gotta put on my makeup yet.
But yep, day 2 of modern or early muzzleloader. Well, Willard drinking his coffee, getting ready to head up to the hill.
Mentally preparing myself for visualizing the stag of the woods.
There we go.
Running so fast I can't get a shot at him.
In the underbrush.
In the underbrush. Where all I'm really seeing is a white tail going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, Weitzman's Heil.
Weitzman's Heil. You hit it up here now?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to get up there about a half hour before daylight.
Well, I'm going a little bit farther this morning, so I'm going to finish this stuff and I'm going to...
Well, this is a different walk into the woods. I left my headlamp on the kitchen table in the camper. So I'm going back here in the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark, and it's got a good path all the way back here. Just hunting off of a trail. Normally, I would like to have the light more as a safety thing, so other folks could see me, but nobody else is on this property, so I don't have to worry about that either. And the moonlight is pretty bright. Can't tell it on the camera, but it's I can see pretty good out here. Usually it's the other way around. The camera is going to pick up more light. I think I got a spare flashlight in my bag here. I just didn't feel like digging through it. I know I got some chem lights in there. I'm playing big boy, walking in the dark. Walking in the dark. I can see the outline of the pallet blind. I'm definitely going to crank up the heater in there today because I still got a chill on me. Will's worse than the wife when it comes to temperatures. When he steps outside and says, heck, it's warmer outside than it is in the camper, and he's loving it. And it was 40 degrees this morning outside of the camper. I didn't want to get out from underneath them blankets. Got the moon shining right down through here like a spotlight. You can't see none of it. Oh well. Let me get inside this blind. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. Will did see some does. I had a couple young does come in on him down the trail. But there's absolutely been no activity at all up here. Which is somewhat surprising, but then again, I don't know. That's why they call it hunting and not killing. Temperatures are already climbing. Let's see what it is here. We do have more squirrel activity today. It's 63, so that's not horrible. I know the people down south, I remember when I was in Alabama and Georgia, shoot, 60 would be cold. A cold day to hunt down there. Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 74 today, and then as soon as that sun drops, it gets back down into the 50s. I'm not sure we're gonna stick around for the afternoon hunt though. I know Will's got a camping trip next week, and he was planning on hunting all the way till dark today and then leaving afterwards. But I think with it being as warm as it is, even if we did see a deer, a shootable deer, we probably wouldn't take it because we'd have to take care of it right away with these temperatures. I never put a lot of expectations in the early muzzleloader season anyway, and as far as harvesting. I would like to have seen some more. They're on the cameras. I went and checked my camera, and this morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning, that 8-point was back in the area. I think my cameras are messed up, or my SD cards, one of the two, because it's like one camera I don't know. I moved the one camera down lower on the tree because I was thinking before I was getting shots that were too high. But the camera itself, I put it on upside down. But I don't think that makes a difference. I mean, you can rotate the picture once you got it on your computer, you got it saved. Should still take the picture, whether it's taking the picture upside down or not. But it's like one camera I got. I got a few pictures from yesterday morning. The buck was out like at 5 o'clock yesterday morning, and this morning he was out about 4 o'clock. And then the other camera, I didn't have anything on it. And before, I had 148 pictures on it, nothing on the other one. So I don't know. I don't know if I switched SD cards, that made a difference. No, because the SD card that had the buck on it for 2 days was the one that didn't have any pictures before. So it's not the SD card. It's just their movement pattern, you know, it's the way it is. But it's almost 11. I think I'm gonna go on and start packing up this this blind. I got everything laid out. I got to get everything packed up and head on back down the hill and see what Will's gonna do. Like I said, we'll probably just clean up and winterize as much as we can the camper, drain the water down as low as we can. We use water source from JR, so it's not like I got my tanks full. My holding tank's got it needs a plug in it anyway. It doesn't hold water, so I got to get that fixed one day. As long as I go to campgrounds that have water hookups and come down here, it's not an issue. Patoka Lake didn't have water hookups, and working out of a 5 or 6 gallon water jug isn't always the most pleasant thing to do, but it's doable. Okay, let me go on and pack all this stuff up, and I'll see y'all down at the bottom of the hill. Well, it's funny how when I walked in this morning, I came in with no light. Then once I got inside the pallet blind, I pulled my phone out of my pocket, and needless to say, I had a light on it. Dummy me. But like I said, I think that moonlight, it wasn't like it was pitch dark anyway. I don't know how the video will come out. I'll probably have to edit most of it out. Oh, well, it's always good to be out in the woods. It's not always about killing. Had a good weekend thus far. Quiet, peaceful, good food. Sitting around the fire at night. Kentucky got slaughtered in their football game. Oh man, I just don't understand. They play a super awesome game and turn around next week and it's like they never played together before. penalty after penalty after penalty. But I still suffer through the games. Rejoice when I can. I'm still hanging there with them regardless. It's been a beautiful weekend down here. Although I would certainly enjoyed it if it was cooler. It's still not in the 80s. It's not like we're out here in 85, 90-degree weather. I'm just glad I'm still able to do this. Okay, doke, we're back at the four-wheeler. I'll see you at the bottom of the hill.
You taking your radio?
Yeah, I gotta grab it. I gotta park the four-wheeler. And I think that's it. Everything else is all packed up. Water's unhooked. Fire pit's cleaned out. Embers are burnt or hosed down. Ready to head on home. We'll be back down again for modern gun season. Well, headed back to the house. We'll see you down at the barn. Close this video out. Depending on how the situation looks, I might get down here again prior to opening gun, but we'll just have to wait and see. So like I said, I'll see y'all down at the barn.